From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast.
From Wish TV, I'm Derek Dennis with your News 8 Daybreak Drive-In for Monday, December 15th. Indiana recovering from this weekend's snowstorm, where you can find help with heat and shelter. A denial from the White House over claims President Trump threatened to withhold federal funding if lawmakers fail to approve new congressional maps. And IU quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner Fernando Mendoza announces where he'll keep the coveted trophy next. Dangerous cold after Saturday's snowstorm across central Indiana. Early Sunday, the actual temperature in Indianapolis was -2 degrees, those sub-zero temps icing over snow-covered roads, and that made for a busy weekend for IMPD, responding to more than 150 crashes, slide-offs, and disabled vehicles since the snow started Saturday morning. If you or anyone you know are in need of shelter or heat assistance, you can contact Indiana 211 for help. The White House says President Trump never threatened Indiana lawmakers with a loss of federal funds if they fail to approve new congressional maps. The Indiana Senate rejected the Trump administration's calls to create Republican majorities in all 9 of the state's congressional districts ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. The redrawn maps failing in a 31-19 bipartisan vote. And as lawmakers debated the bill, conservative think tank Heritage Foundation posted on social media, President Trump has made it clear to Indiana leaders if the Indiana Senate fails to pass the map, all federal funding will be stripped from the state. Still, the White House tells Wish TV there were never any threats to cut federal funds. A South Bend man has been charged for his role in a fatal hit-and-run motorcycle crash in Elkhart County. 44-year-old Eric Clifton Beal of South Bend is charged with 2 felony counts related to the crash back in July. 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident after operating while intoxicated, causing death, and 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident after operating while intoxicated, causing catastrophic injury. Both are felonies. The motorcycle's driver, identified as Caleb Watson, was taken to an area hospital where he later died. His passenger suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Beal turned himself in to the Elkhart Police Department over the weekend. His bond was set at $1 million. IU quarterback Fernando Mendoza is still celebrating making his mark as a Heisman Trophy winner. He's the first IU player to win the award, earning 2,362 votes and 643 first-place votes. Mendoza helped lead IU to a 13-0 record so far, including the Hoosiers winning their first Big Ten championship game and first Big Ten title since 1967. Mendoza says he'll keep the Heisman Trophy in Bloomington because he says it belongs there as a thank you for everything Hoosier Nation has done for him. Mendoza and the top-ranked Hoosiers will play in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. In more News 8 sports, former Colts QB Phillip Rivers' big return to the team did not lead to a victory. The Colts lost to the Seahawks 18-16 on Sunday. Your forecast from Storm Track 8, sunny but still a cold start on Monday, highs in the mid-20s by mid-afternoon. From Wish TV, I'm Derek Dennis. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more on demand and on the go, connect to Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.